Hi and welcome to a Southern Model Railways update video. It's going to be a little update, quite a quick one really, because I made a little video on Friday about my plans for the weekend, so just to update you really on what I did. Before I do that, cheers, hope you all had a good weekend. I just wanted to say thanks to my friend Martin, who's kindly gave me a shout out in his latest video. He's kind of, you know, it was really touching for him to mention how well I've been doing at Fat Club, but you know, part of that success is down to the fact that, you know, and we're really grateful that he managed to get back into the country from Canada when he went on holiday, with all of that heroin in a condom up his bum, because that's really how I've been managing to lose so much weight. The really hard drugs that he's been supplying to me, and frankly without it I'd still be a big blobby mess. So without further ado, let's get into the update and see what's been happening. So before the weekend started, I had a lot of track to lay, and let's just show you what I've done. Well, basically all the track's down. I've done my 6 gapping joints there. Now there's, you know, I made that video a while ago about sleeper gaps. This is a slightly different issue because this is across baseboards, and these gaps this is going to be a goods yard, so it's not even, ballast is going to be the wrong word. This is going to be filled in and kind of that kind of real just rails sitting in the kind of grime and filth of a well-used goods yard. But yeah, you can see the tracks are all down, and you know, I'm really pleased with this flow of the points. Obviously this is 100% based on the actual track plan for Lydd Town, but it had to be tweaked to fit into the 2-foot width of the baseboard. So those 2 sidings would have been going out straight, and the second from the right siding would have been going straight as well. So really the only true siding I've got probably that's an accurate reflection of Lydd is the siding on the far right, not the head shunt there, but the siding that we're looking straight up now as the camera looks at it. I'll tell you what, I'll point that one. But yeah, I really like the flow of the track. It's a compromised track plan of Lydd, but it's the points where the points would be, the sidings where the sidings would be. So I'm really happy with that. So I'll tell you what, let's just show you one other thing about this layout that is obviously the crucial part. One like that. One like that. So there we go, this is the baseboards lift up, and this is where I've got to with the wiring of that board, so I'll come back to that in a minute. So board A is all wired up. There's my decoder, there's my point motors. I think if you saw the video the other day, you'd have seen the tricky point motor with a screw through a hole and a screw around the side. That one kind of goes either side. So I'm to board 2, or board B. There's the decoders sitting on that board there, on that beam there. Had to chisel out a little bit of the bracing there. This was a tricky one, but surprisingly could just screw around it both sides. Yeah, so all the point motors for that board are in place, and this final board, lift it up. The decoder's in position. I've got to add the point motors, and there's still quite a bit of wiring to do. On this side, really, I've only got to solder the power for the decoders and the Frog's polarity switching down to the bus. So there's not a lot to do, but I just ran out of time today. I was due to have a kind of a free Sunday to get on and work with it, but I got called up to play cricket last minute, so I spent the afternoon chasing around on a cricket field. So let's just fix this all together. Here we go. believe me, these dowelings I got, they're the DCC concept ones. If you need a doweling to join two baseboards together, these are the ones to get. They are very, very accurate. Those boards go back in exactly the same spot. There's no wiggle whatsoever. Really recommend those dowelings for joining up baseboards. So yeah, one last look at the track from this end. There we go. One last look from this end. There we go. And to finish it off, hello Mr. Meatball. Do you want a biscuit? Come on then, sit. Good boy. Good boy, Meatball. Down. Down. There you go. Mr. Meatball says, see you later. That's all I've got time for.